Hello. Welcome to this really random upload of a video. Okay, so this is really different for this channel. I don't usually upload anything like this, but I have to because I just rewatched the first Avatar, and then I also rewatched the second Avatar, The Way of Water, back to back while I was crocheting, because I was crocheting for hours. And so I rewatched it, and I was thinking about Kiri, because I used to be really confused thinking about all of the whole lore. I used to be trying to figure it out, like what is up with everything, like what, like how, like where did she come from besides Grace, like, you know what I mean, right, you know, everyone's probably thought that, and there's probably a lot of theory videos on Kiri, but I've seen none of them, surprisingly. So like if there are theory videos on Kiri that actually are I won't be surprised if they're identical to what I've just thought of, but if there are some that are very similar or almost the exact same thing as what I'm about to theorize and explain, please comment them, because I would love to watch them before or maybe probably after Fire and Ash comes out. But I want to upload this before Fire and Ash comes out because I don't know if they're going to reveal any information on Kiri. So any lore on her, and things will maybe, you know, make sense, and theories will become true and theories will become false. But anyways, so I was rewatching, and I suddenly realized, so in the first Avatar, when Grace gets shot and then she is you know, dying, and Jake is like, you know, I need y'all's help, y'all can, you know, blah blah blah, whatever, try to save her. So they try to connect her to AWA, and then they are asking AWA basically to take Grace and transfer her into her avatar body before she dies. That way she'll be in a body that isn't, you know, critically injured and dying and bleeding out or whatever. So then she'll survive, right? So when they are transferring, they're trying to transfer Grace into her avatar body. So at the end of all that, of that whole, you know, thing, that whole ritual thing they got going on trying to transfer her, and it ends with, okay, well, it didn't work. AWA couldn't, they, you know, she couldn't transfer Grace into her avatar body. She died. It didn't work, right? But then later you find out that Kiri is born from Grace's avatar. So that's interesting, right? Okay, so what if during the whole thing, you know, we think, oh well, great, Grace just died, right? So it didn't work. She didn't survive. It didn't work. But what if it did? What if it actually did work? What if AWA did transfer Grace into her avatar body, except it isn't Grace, it's Grace reincarnated into Kiri. So what if Kiri is Grace? And, you know, it's interesting because, like, you know, I mean, Kiri's actor is literally the same actress as Grace. So I'm sorry, I forgot her name. I'm probably gonna get like backlash in the comments for not knowing this actor. I mean, obviously I do, but I'm really bad with celebrities. Anyways, so basically, freaking, yeah, so what if Kiri is Grace reincarnated into Kiri, right? Okay, right. But then you have like Kiri's like super connected to AWA or whatever in the second movie, and she can like control things and like move, I don't know. She's like super duper connected to AWA, right? And it's really weird. And then like she doesn't know who her father is. Nobody knows who her father is. But what if she doesn't have a father at all? You know, because you would think like right before it, like when, you know, like Jake and Natiri came back and in the first Avatar. And they're like, oh, we're mated for life or whatever. And then she was like, oh shoot, or well, but she didn't say that word. But but like that would mean that right around that time was like when something would have happened, and then she would have got pregnant, and then she would have died, and then only the Avatar would have been left. You know, right. But what if that never happened, and it happened? What if her Avatar got like impregnated, but like when the whole switcheroo thing tried to happen with Awa, and so it's just Awa taking Grace, reincarnating her into Kiri. But what if Awa is like the other half that's like her father, and that's why she's so connected? What if part of her is Awa? So, you know, so summarizing everything, my theory is that in the first Avatar, when Grace is dying, and they're asking Awa to take Grace and put her into her Avatar body so that she doesn't die, what if what actually happened was she didn't die? Awa actually took Grace, reincarnated Grace into Kiri as like an embryo or something, like, like put Kiri into her Avatar, but that's actually Grace. So Kiri is Grace, but like Awa is also like, she's also Awa because Awa is like the second, like the other half of her. Like Awa and Grace came together into Kiri in her Avatar body, and then Kiri was born. But what if Kiri's literally just Grace? Like Kiri's just Grace, and then also partly Awa, and that's why she's so. What? I'm so bad at explaining. But if there's another theory video that is like the exact same thing, it probably makes a lot more sense than what I'm trying to say. Please comment the video if there's any video about it. I'm probably gonna go search some up. But if there's anything similar to this, like, basically, yeah, I don't know if I explained any of that good. Please, I don't know if anyone understands, but if I'm right, when Fire and Ash comes out and like stuff is revealed and I'm right, like that's gonna be so crazy. But I'm pretty sure it's gotta be this. It has to. Anyways, thanks for watching, question mark. Oh my gosh. But comment what you think or your theories. Thank you for watching, I guess. I don't know. But anyways, yes. That is my theory.